Most people do not really want freedom because unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and will come forth later in uglier ways. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. Most people do not really want freedom because freedom involves responsibility, and most people are frightened of responsibility. Unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and will come forth later in uglier ways. We are never so defenseless against suffering as when we love. Out of your vulnerabilities will come your strength. We choose not randomly each other. We meet only those who already exists in our subconscious. The great question that has never been answered, and which I have not yet been able to answer, despite my 30 years of research into the feminine soul, is what does a woman want? I have found little good about human beings. In my experience, most of them are trash. The only person with whom you have to compare ourselves is that you in the past. And the only person better you should be, this is who you are now. The mind is like an iceberg, it floats with 1/7 of its bulk above water. I prefer the company of animals more than the company of humans. Certainly, a wild animal is cruel. But to be merciless is the privilege of civilized humans. To be completely honest with oneself is the very best effort a human being can make. Civilization began the first time an angry person cast a word instead of a rock. Every normal person, in fact, is only normal on the average. His ego approximates to that of the psychotic in some part or other and to a greater or lesser extent. The poets and philosophers before me discovered the unconscious. What I discovered was the scientific method by which the unconscious can be studied. The interpretation of dreams is the royal road to a knowledge of the unconscious activities of the mind. Sigmund Freud.